Hello everyone, and welcome back to IxSHE Tell, Yoshino's route.
Yay!
It's been a little while, but we're finally back. And seeing the aftermath of the huge school-wide broadcast confession. You know what, it was everything I was hoping for, so I'm happy about it. Also, Sarah Prince is back. Hi!
Hi.
Hello, Senpai and Sarah Prince.
First, we decide to swing by the hallways where the third-year classrooms are located. As it's only been a few days since the live broadcast, Yoshino and I are still being treated like celebrities.
I'm seeing a theme in every single one of these routes so far. Celebrity status.
Oh, 早速お二人で校内デート?
Okay, so I haven't been here for a minute because of my schedule being pretty ridiculous.
You forgot they don't have eyes?
That is accurate.
Yeah, I kind of figured you were going to say that.
I was just like, where is her eyes?
They were never there to begin with.
Or she just has them on her hands.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, no pale man. Ugh. They'll probably just tease us if I tell them the truth, so I'll make something up for now. No, we're out on patrol. Aqua was with us too, but he ran off somewhere.
それ違う。
Shh, I'm trying to cover for us.
ああ、付き合いたての先輩カップルに混じって行動するのは確かに勇気いるかも。
Hint, hint, no eye girl. I feel kind of bad about that, though. The truth is, the teachers have been worried that my little broadcast would cause a disturbance in student behavior.
そうなんですよ。なるほどね。それで見回りってわけね。
うちらは受験もあるし、今さら恋愛する余裕ないからちょっと羨ましいよ。
That's rough, buddy.
ねえ。むしろ私らの場合、進学先で探した方が良さそうだし。
But you'd still like to experience it, wouldn't you?
そりゃあね。かといって、この学園で探しても進学先が違ったら遠距離になっちゃうし。あと1年早かったら、2人みたいに恋愛できたかもね。
男子は現実が見えてないのか、アタックしてるやつもいるみたいだけど、全員振られてるらしいし。
Well, maybe they should have tried asking somebody other than Ayako every single time. That's a pretty depressing way to look at it.
Hearing how practical their approach to love is make me feel sorry for my underclassmen.
And upperclassmen.
Yeah, them too.
All the classmen.
I don't know if all the classmen, except mine, actually. I don't know if all third-year girls are this business-like, but maybe they just aren't as romantically interested in the boys in their classes.
でもあと1年早かったら、私も会長に告ってたりして。
I can't see that happening, and neither can you.
それある。
No, you can't. What did I just say? What, seriously?
それはダメです。副会長は可愛いな。
Wait, hold on.
それに、
Huh?
二
Sorry.
宮くんのこと
I
だ
already
か
hit the
ら、
button.
そ
Hold,
れで
please.
も副会長を選んでたんじゃないかな。
Go on.
Wait. Game, you're telling me that we had the option to go down senior girl B's route?
When? How? Where? I mean,
I still think that if I made this game, that would have been the neutral route. It would have just been random girl.
I think that would have been hilarious. It would have been much better than being barred into our dorm room chased down by girls like World War Z. Although that was fun.
It was. The girl shoots me an intentional glance as she says that.
How?
It'd be hard for anyone not to notice such a blatant setup.
She's right. I think the outcome would have been the same no matter what. You think so too, don't you, Yamabuki?
私も、何度でも好きになると思う。
Oh.
ああ、青春って感じ。
You're 1 year older than us.
いいもの見せてもらったし、私たちも帰って勉強頑張りますかね。
Man, they're really being considerate toward us. All right. We're going to go check up on some of the other hallways. Good luck with your studies.
はーい。二人とも見回り頑張ってね。
Though I'm curious about the smirk and the thumbs up the girls give me as they walk away.
In the end, I'm really glad Yoshino and I were able to come clean about our relationship.
3年生は問題なさそうね。
They're too busy preparing for college. Yeah, let's hope for the same with the first and second years. Guess there's not much point in checking out any of the other classrooms.
そうみたいね。もう残ってる人もそんなにいないし。
We dropped by a number of second-year classrooms, but they were mostly empty, as most students were either busy with club activities or had gone home. I thought it might be a good idea to make the rounds just in case, but there seemed to be no need.
お前らこんなところでどうした
Patrol? We're just doing a bit of patrol. I don't think teacher was part of the faculty against romantic relationships, but I should still be on my guard.
見回りついでに教室に残っている生徒がいたら下校を促そうかと。
お前らも付き合ってそうそう見回りとか大変だな。
Legendary Hashimori teacher.
せっかく二人きりだってのに生徒会の仕事なんてつまんないだろう。
先生、何言っちゃってるんですか。
It's our job after all. There are a lot of things we'd rather be doing, but, well, I'm sure you can imagine.
そうだろうな。まあこれは個人的な話ということで他の先生は知らんが二宮の校内放送最高に良かったぞ。
It was supposed to be romantic, but thank you.
何年も教師やっててあんな面白いことするバカはお前が初めてだよ。
Is that a compliment?
もちろん。山吹もあんな熱烈アタック食らったら一生忘れられないだろ。
まあ、恥ずかしかったけど、最高でした。
職員室で笑ってたら教頭先生に怒られたけどこれからも頑張れよ。
なんで笑ってたんですか？
なんでも何も普通生徒会長が校内放送を使って愛の告白なんてすると思わないだろう。
Well, he's got me there. Please, let's not talk about this anymore. I don't want to remember that. It's too embarrassing.
何を今さら堂々としてろって。
It's 10 times more embarrassing recalling it after the fact.
At any rate, it doesn't seem like this teacher is here to scold us. If anything, he's a supporter of ours. But being teased by him makes me shiver with embarrassment.
そうそう。山吹はこの機会に人に頼ったり甘えることができるようになればいいな。
And take advantage of your position and power to do things outlandish.
私ですか？そんなの普段からできてますけど。
普段からできてればわざわざ言わないっての。なあ、二宮。
Well, it is really cute when she tries to act spoiled.
かわいいとか先生の前で言わないでよ。
I didn't. I said it was cute when you act spoiled.
おお、初々しいな。山吹は良くも悪くも真面目だから、今のままじゃお前は将来潰れるぞ。
Okay, he almost had me with that pause there, and I was thinking, there is no way that he said all of that with that brief initial statement. I'm learning.
好きな人に甘えられるように頑張れ。
余計なお世話です。私がどうしようと先生には関係ありませんし。
二宮だって彼女に甘えられるのは嬉しいよな。
Well, sure, but I'd rather not force her to. Wait, you're definitely just making fun of us, aren't you, Sensei?
いや、真面目な話。恋人にも甘えたり頼れない奴は苦労すると思うぞ。
Scanning.
甘えるにしろ頼るにしろ どこまでなら許してもらえるか考えないと、こいつはダメなやつだって思われるし。
I'm just imagining he's giving us this very insightful lecture as we're just panning our head up.
Mm-hmm. He's giving an actual, like, relationship advice, and I imagine us just like, damn, from Friday.
It sounds kind of complicated when you put it like that, and I'd rather just stare at my girlfriend's ass. And lower back.
The teacher's words don't only apply to Yoshino. She's not the only one who tries to do everything herself. A part of me also wants to give my all to the person I love, but another part also wants her to do the same for me.
But if I do too much for her, Yoshino might end up feeling inadequate. And if she does too much for me, it'll hurt my pride as a man.
This is hard. Maybe I'm overthinking things. My thoughts are all a jumbled mess.
Still scanning.
ま、人間関係はそう甘くないってこった。んじゃ、引き続き見回り頑張れよ。
Wait.
But the teacher had already walked off down the hallway without another word. Yoshino and I can only stare after him in stunned silence.
なんだったのあれ。
I don't know, something cryptic. I think he was mostly just teasing us. It wasn't much of a lecture, if that's what he was going for.
私ってそんなにダメなの？
Well, yes. I wouldn't say that, but you have to admit you do have a hard time relying on other people sometimes. Like earlier, you didn't seem to like it very much when I called you Yamabuki. But you always grin whenever I call you Yoshino. So I thought I'd stop calling you that at school.
嫌っていうか、やっぱり下の名前で呼ばれるのって嬉しいし。事前に言ってくれれば耐えられるから。
I'm going to address you now. Yes, you, with the blue hair. How would you like me to proceed? Alright, I'll do my best to call you Yoshino from now on, if you try not to grin so much when I do.
そうね。にやけてたら他の生徒に示しがつかないもの。
That's right, children. You shouldn't grin at school, no matter how happy you may be. Not that I have a problem with it personally, though. I always love watching her smile.
In fact, I'm sure most other people do too. It seems like Yoshino's popularity around the school has shot up ever since the special broadcast. Aside from our classmates, I've heard both first-year and second-year students talking about how much kinder she became after getting a boyfriend.
生徒会室ではああ言ったけど、見回り一緒になれてよかった。寮が一緒とはいえ、やっぱり好きな人とはなるべく一緒にいたいもの。
Me too.
どうかした？なんか変な間があったけど。
The game told him to.
Yeah, there were ellipses in the middle of the sentence. I was just a little surprised. You've been saying a lot of things today you wouldn't normally say.
ならもう言わない。
I didn't say that. Sorry. The truth is, I love all of your little reactions. Seeing you smile with happiness or blush with embarrassment makes me want to see more and more of those expressions. But if I start losing control of myself around you as well, we're going to turn into one of those flirty couples that everyone hates.
私だってそうならないように気をつけてるつもりだけど、どうも感情を抑えられないというか、そもそも生徒会の私たちがこんなところで密会してるなんて。
I don't think going on patrol throughout the entire school and running into a bunch of students and teachers quite counts as meeting in secret. I could have said nothing. Well, we're not really meeting in secret. We're just taking a break from our patrol. Want to flirt around some more until somebody comes to yell at us?
待って、さすがにそれは。
That's why it's fun. It seemed to me like that's what you were hoping for, though. Was I wrong?
それは。
If you really didn't want to, you'd be making an excuse to run away right now.
なんでそうやって私のことわかるのよ。
Prompts. I don't know. Intuition, I guess. Or maybe you're just easy to read, like this text.
She buries her head in my chest embarrassedly, so I can't see her face.
I feel like it's the other way around, but whatever.
そんな風に言われたの初めてなんだけど。
That's odd. She usually turns bright red straight away.
My pulse quickens as her breasts push up against me.
Yoshino, are you doing this on purpose?
何が？あ、
From the way your boobs are touching me, it kind of seems like you're trying to seduce me.
そんなわけないでしょ。なんでそんな風に言うの？
Because you look like you're getting pretty excited.
違うし。
I don't know why she won't simply admit it. Remember what the teacher said earlier? You need to learn how to rely on others more.
そう言われて、はいそうですかってできるわけないでしょ。
Well, I do. Well, he was right.
次行くわよ。まだ1年の教室が残ってるんだから。
You're not fooling me with those blushing cheeks, you know.
うるさいわね。
She walks off with a huff. I make sure to hurry after her before she gets away.
But it's too late. She's already gone.
Smell you later.
Oh, we caught her. It's getting kinda late. Instead of checking up on the first years, why don't I just make a quick phone call?
電話？誰か当てがあるの？
I've got a few contacts. Yasumasa can give us some information. He's Shiori's little brother.
もしもし兄ちゃんどうしたの？
Yasumasa? Hey, I've got a few things I want to ask you. Have you noticed an increase in PDA among your grade level?
バカップルは増えてないけど告って撃沈してる男子は増えてるかな。女子は姉ちゃんに聞いた方がわかるかも。見た感じ大して変わんないと思うけど。
Alright. Well, if you do see any excessive PDA or any boys' grades dropping due to them being rejected, do me a favor and try to set them straight.
ねえ。
Hmm?
Yoshino's been staring at me for a while, and she keeps nudging me like she wants my attention. Like a cat.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, or like my dog, she's just pushing her nose up underneath your hands while we're on the phone. Stop that. Stop that. I'm having a conversation.
I thought she was about to lace our fingers together, but she starts playing with my right hand instead.
助けるのはいいけど、さすがに兄ちゃんたちほどバカなことはしないって。
Look, man, that broadcast might have seemed like a joke to you, but it was really important to us.
結構大きいな。
Excuse me? Stop that, you. I'm on the damn phone right now.
何今の？寮長の声で大きいとか聞こえたんだけど。
It's my personality. Goodbye. Click.
まさかエロいことしてんの？
No, you idiot. She wasn't talking about what you think she was.
誤解？じゃあ今の大きいって？
My hand? Well, we were talking about turds. What? Are we
Good save.
are we in 8th grade?
どんな変態プレイに手出してんの？
No, my stomach hasn't been feeling well lately, so she's giving me a bit of a checkup.
寮長うんこ見てそんなこと判断できるの？すげえ！
勝手に変なスキルつけるな。
Sorry, gotta go. Yamabuki's sticking her nose in again. That's helping.
Bad, bad.
Anyways, give me a call if anything happens.
突っ込まれたって何よ？シリアナに？
Bye. That was a joke, you idiot.
終わったの？
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
And that's when she threw me into the sky.
Hajime blasting off again.
Afterwards, the two of us continued to make the rounds. But seeing nothing out of the ordinary, we eventually decided to call it a day.
I don't know, we did see those two weirdos and that talking Meowth.
IxSHE Tell.
That's not what a Meowth sounds like.
That's not what a hoodoo sounds like either.
Yeah, you can say that again. I'm way more exhausted than I thought I'd be.
After dinner, the two of us plopped down side by side on the sofa in the lounge. Feeling drained.
常に見られてると思うと気は抜けないし。
Me neither. Especially with how close you were clinging to me.
何よ、私のせい？
Yeah, it's your fault for being so cute, Yoshino. Ooh, that's a nice expression.
It was a really cheesy line, but the way she reacts is even cheesier.
Still, the way things are looking, I don't know which of us is acting more embarrassed. Or embarrassing, rather. Isn't it the vice president's job to keep the student council president under control?
それは、はじめが私に断りなしで言ったことでしょ？
I stand by it.
それに、いくら屈強な私のメンタルだって、好きって気持ちには勝てないわ。
Boo. You're kidding, right? Your mental fortitude is flimsier than a sheet of paper.
あなたの愛を包み込んで離しません。
Oh, the hits keep coming.
Very funny.
Don't get so carried away or we're gonna get caught.
絶対他の人に見られないようにするから。てか見られたくないし。だね。
You're not doing a very good job.
今のは誰も私たちのこと見てないし、ちょっとくらいいいでしょ。
That's a little bit of a mean thing to say about Aoba, but you know.
Yeah, but you're not that far off the mark.
That works great.
Priceless.
My sister picked the worst possible time to appear.
I disagree. She picked the best possible time to appear. I think you should look behind you, Yoshino.
先輩、さすがにちょっと、私がいたところでなんとかなる話じゃないよね。いや、いいです。今見たことは忘れるんで。
Okay, see you in therapy.
だから賄賂ください。お菓子でいいんで。
Never mind. You have literally no shame whatsoever, do you?
お兄もだよ。私じゃなくて他の人が見てたら大問題だよ。
Only if one of the Public Morals Committee's members saw us. That's a mouthful. I can't deny that. I guess we should be thankful it was just Aoba, but we need to be more careful from now on, Yoshino.
いや。
Well. Huh?
嫌だけど、はじめに迷惑がかかるし、頑張るわよ。
Thanks.
とりあえずイチャつくならよそでやった方がいいですよ。仕方ないわね。
Huh. I didn't think you'd swallow your pride that easily.
なんかお兄と付き合ってから山吹先輩っていろいろはっちゃけてない？
Nope.
後輩にまで指摘されるなんて。
It must be all of her repressed feelings coming out now.
それはあるかもしれないわ。
That said, lately I've been starting to think maybe it was her true personality all along. Though I don't have any particular reason for believing so. She just always seems so much happier whenever we're together than she does in the student council. No, this was always her personality.
Oh,
that is
absolutely.
correct.
Yeah. She was just keeping it suppressed the entire time, and now the shackles are off. Alright, that's enough teasing, Aoba. You're gonna give me the Yoshino teasing disease at this rate, and I'm not trying to get sick.
何それ？でも確かに山吹先輩って こう話してみるといじりたくなるような感じする。
Uh-oh. You're already showing initial symptoms. It's too late for you now.
さっきから兄弟で何言ってるのよ。そんな病気存在しないでしょ。山吹先輩ってあれだよね。見回り前の時もそうだったけど、構ってくれないと死んじゃう病じゃない？そんなことないわよ。今までそんなことなかったでしょ。
Phone call. Yasumasa. That's true. I don't remember Yoshino ever acting like that.
じゃあ彼氏限定で構ってくれないと死んじゃう病だ。お兄からずっと目を離さないし。
I've never seen a condition that had a longer name in English than it does in Latin.
気のせいじゃない？
And she doesn't even realize it.
Yoshino and I have been spending the whole day together, and she's been doing all sorts of things to catch my attention. I'm afraid Aoba might be right on this one.
That might be a sign of the end times.
そりゃ彼氏に構ってもらえたら嬉しいし、放置されたら悲しいけど、だからっていつも一緒にいたら迷惑かけちゃうからね。
What if I just told you not to worry about that and do whatever you wanted, Yoshino?
様子を伺いながらも全力でくっついたり周りなんて気にしないかもしれないわね。
But my eyeballs would pop out, and then I'd look like everyone else.
お兄、さすがにそれは甘やかしすぎじゃない？
Yeah, I realized that as soon as I said it.
え？
Listen, Yoshino, no more of this. You need to behave yourself when we're in public, you hear?
はい。お兄が手綱握ってないと大変そうだね。
That might make it worse. I'm starting to think that too.
兄弟揃ってかわいそうな子を見るような目で見ないでよ。もう。
Aoba's appearance might have been a surprise, but it ended up not being too bad. For a little while longer, the three of us continued chatting about a wide range of things. So, barbecue.
We should go up to my room and get some. It's delicious. Ah, crap. I'm really starting to get nervous.
It's the weekend, and Yoshino and I are on our way to meet her mother for lunch. After much indecision on what to wear, I'd finally settled on a safe choice: a pair of jeans and a black jacket. Eventually, we arrive at the place we're eating at, Yuki-senpai's family restaurant, the Hourglass.
Oh boy, we're gonna rub it in even more that we didn't pick her this time.
大丈夫よ。うちお母さんは優しい人だから。
That's not really what I'm scared of. It's just, we haven't been dating for very long. Anyone would get nervous about meeting their girlfriend's mom.
まあ、逆の立場だったらわからないけど。確かに気が早いのはそうね。
Apparently, her mother had even politely declined the invitation at first, out of consideration for me.
Oh, that was nice.
In the end, though, she eventually agreed to meet us as she was feeling worried about Yoshino.
What are we gonna do if she decides she doesn't want her daughter dating someone like me?
それは私も困るけど、それこそ大丈夫でしょ？
Why's that?
うん。だって初めてダメなら誰を紹介しようがダメに決まってるもん。
Oh.
I really wish you wouldn't say these things. Now I can't stop grinning.
でもそんなこと気にしてるってことは、お母さんに気に入られたいんだ。
Well, yeah. Well, of course I do. I want to be with her daughter. And I'd much rather have her blessing than not.
学園だけじゃなくて、私のお母さんも公認ってわけね。
Okay, the situation with the school was a little bit more of the beg forgiveness than ask permission kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little. Something like that.
I might be a bit anxious, but for our sake, I need to cultivate a good relationship with her parents.
なら気休めになるかわからないけど、印象は悪くないとだけ言っておくわね。今日は私の弟も紹介するって言ってたし。
Really? I didn't know you had a younger brother.
いるわよ。10個以上離れてるからまだ小さいけどね。
No wonder Yoshino likes to help others so much.
Wait, 10 years? Where were her Alright. Where were her parents doing it? Next to her while she was sleeping? That's a weird place for your brain to go after getting this information.
Yeah, actually. I'd say the bigger question would be, the weirder question would be like, why is there a 10-year gap and not like in between kids? Would be my first one. Like, did your dad go on vacation for 10 years?
I'm beginning to think that maybe her brother was an oops baby.
Condoms, 50% of the time, they work every time.
That's not factual. We are not scientists or doctors. Do not strike us.
I'm absolutely not a doctor. I don't even play one in a VN.
I know, right? Not yet, anyway.
True. Yeah. Never mind. That's a bit too messed up to think about.
Oh, now he thinks it. Aoba and I are only 2 years apart. But if he's that much younger than you, he must be pretty cute. Or a demon.
うん、やんちゃでわんぱくで、ちょっと手のかかる子だけど可愛いわよ。元気すぎるところはあるけど。
That seems ominous. Nothing wrong with that.
よしのー、あ、お母さん。
I look towards the person calling to her. I see a woman with long hair tied into a bun, leading a young boy by the hand. I have to admit, she has a rather amicable aura to her, and I can see a certain resemblance to Yoshino, especially in the eyes.
どうもはじめまして。娘がお世話になってます。
It's a pleasure to meet you too, miss. I'm Ninamiya Hajime.
ほら、よしおも。ちゃんと挨拶して。
Huh. Not a lot of originality in this family for names, is there?
That's why it took them 10 years, actually.
They were trying to... Boy, trying to play Pokemon where they actually name their Pokemon's gotta be torture.
くらえ！スピニングドリル艦長！
Oh boy.
Jab!
Oh, I see. Okay. Wahahaha! Your fingers will never penetrate my iron cheek defense.
シリハドリだと？
Yes.
お母さん、このお兄さんのケツやばい。僕の指全然ケツから抜けない。
I'm gonna see myself out now. Bye.
お母さんもやってみなよ。
バカなこと言ってないの。
I think he's more assing around, really.
ごめんなさいね。
Yoshino did mention that her brother was a bit of a rascal, but for boys his age, this is par for the course.
すげえ！このお兄さん超強いしかっこいい。ねえお兄さん、僕にも真剣シリハドリ教えてよ。
The secret is isometric butt clenches. Sure, but be warned, child. This technique takes years of practice to master. You're gonna have to train every single day until your glutes are strong enough to snap a pair of chopsticks in half.
え、そんなことしてるの？
Why are you believing this? What? No, I'm obviously joking. Do you honestly want to see me sticking chopsticks up my butt? We're having this conversation in front of your mother.
それはちょっと？
Oh god.
Why was that a
What?
だってどんなことしてても初めは初めじゃない。
That doesn't answer the question.
No, it doesn't.
お母さん、違うの、本当違うの。
And her mother's just like, actually, I said the same thing to your father when we first met.
今のはその、なんていうか。
話の内容はともかく、楽しそうにしてて安心した。
Yoshino smiles without the slightest hint of embarrassment. I've never seen this kind of smile out of her.
とりあえず中に入りましょう。先輩のお家がやってるお店ですごく美味しいのよ。
There's no point in standing around outside all day, so I lead the way into the cafe.
いらっしゃい、山吹さん、二宮くん。
あら、かわいい店員さんね。
Yeah, we dated her last time.
If it's not the perfect second choice.
Technically, she was the perfect first choice.
Accurate.
本当ですか？よく言われます。
Nice to see rejecting her did not impact her self-esteem at all.
That makes me really happy, actually. True to form, Yuki-senpai is never one to turn down a compliment.
どうもはじめまして。いつも娘がお世話になってます。
山吹さんからお話は聞いております。お二人には学園でお世話になっております。結城彩香と言います。それではお席にご案内しますので、こちらへどうぞ。
Apparently, Yoshino told her about this in advance. Yuki-senpai makes no attempt to tease us, and instead treats us with the utmost politeness.
Oh.
She leads us into the back of the cafe, where I sit with Yoshino across from her mother and little Yoshio.
ご注文がお決まりになりましたらお呼びください。
What about their youngest? Yoshino!
Yoshi, no! I imagine, like, if they had
こ
had a
んなお
bunch
しゃれな
of
お店
kids,
が近くにあるなん
it'd be
て。
like,
お母さん知らな
here's
か
my
ったわ。
son. It'd be like, here's my eldest son, Yoshio, and Yoshimitsu, and Yoshi.
私も先輩と知り合うまで入ったことなかったし、学生には入りにくい雰囲気あったけど、入ってみたらいいお店よね。
I really want to know what her mother's name is now because it just keeps referring to her as Yoshino's mother. How much do you want to bet there's another Yoshi something in there? I didn't start coming to this cafe either until I got to know Yuki-senpai, but the food here is honestly delicious.
そうなの？それは楽しみね。
それで、お母さん、どう？
どうって？
はじめのこと見てみて。
Honestly, she's still thinking about the chopsticks. What? She's bringing this up right off the bat?
To be fair, I am the one who wanted to know, but still. At Yoshino's words, her mom turns to look fixedly at me. It feels like I'm being appraised. Actually, perhaps that's the wrong word, but I can't help but gulp under her watchful stare.
Oh.
そうね。吉野が選んだ人だから、どんなかっちりした人かと思ったけど。
Formal in the streets and stiff in the sheets.
話しやすい彼で。
Or maybe stiff in the...
Or the other way around?
Stiff in the streets and formal in the sheet. Hello, madam. I wish to enter you forcefully.
Hello. I wish to engage you in intercourse.
It shall be pleasant, I am told.
Please pardon me for one moment when I prepare a prophylactic. Okay. I have to read this line now.
It's like, why does he never take the monocle off?
That's the other prophylactic. Ooh. Huh? How exactly did Yoshino describe me to you? I'm trying so hard to keep it together.
I know.
長年校則で決まっていた恋愛禁止を一人で覆した伝説の会長って言ってたわね。
All of that is still accurate.
お母さん？
Well, I guess that's technically true. But in reality, all I did was make Yoshino and the rest of the members help me on my selfish crusade for change. She was initially opposed to it, but eventually, after working with me, she found that she'd fallen in love with me.
それ私話してないのに。
Oops. Should I not have said that?
ということは吉野からアタックしたの？
そうとも言うけど。
Yeah, I remember. She kept going on about wanting to have an inappropriate.
ヨシオは何食べる？フライドポテトとか頼んじゃおっか。
Her attempt to change the subject is far too abrupt to be effective at all. That said, I wasn't really planning to tell her mother about any inappropriate relationships in the first place.
Then where was that going?
Yeah, I was about to say.
僕、バーガープリンスのポテトしか食べない主義なんだけど。
Ooh,
That's a good
it's
one.
my restaurant chain.
Love it.
小さいうちからそういうわがまま言わないの。
Oh man, we need to get a graphic artist in here so we can make that into a thing. Anybody who can do graphic art.
We need to. Yes.
One day.
でもお兄さん、さっき自分のわがままにお姉ちゃん巻き込んだって言ってたよ。
Kids say the darndest things.
それはいいのよ。なんで？お姉ちゃんの彼氏だから？
Are you sure you're 10 years younger than Yoshino?
そうよ。はじめは彼氏だから特別なの。分かったらわがまま言わないの。
あらあら。
お願いお母さん、今だけは温かい目で見ないで。
It looks like Yoshino's family enjoys teasing her as much as I do.
ってもうほら、何も注文しないままだと申し訳ないし、さっさと注文しないと。
It's not like there's anybody else in here.
お母さんは何食べる？フライドポテト？
French fries. French fries for everyone.
できれば脂っこくないのが嬉しいんだけど。そうね。私はチョコパフェにしようかしら。
In that case, I'll go for the Loco Moco plate. What is in the Loco Moco plate? We get it every single route, and I want to know. What about you, Yoshino?
フライドポテトかな？みんなで分けられるし。
Alright.
I'm not sure why she's so hung up on eating fries.
You know, the last person we had in a game that was really insistent on us
Yeah.
eating fries turned out to be a bad guy. Hint, hint.
I mean, but we already knew that.
Well, yeah.
After Yuki-senpai comes and takes her orders, Yoshino heaves a deep sigh.
もう、変な話で盛り上がらないでよ。はじめも、彼女の前でそうやって平然と話さないで。
Ah,
二人はもう下の名前で呼び合ってるのね。
well, we've gone through a lot together.
結果的には、はじめの方から呼んでくれたのよね。
It wasn't easy, let me tell you.
From the night of the Halloween party to our special broadcast, it took a lot of work getting Yoshino to open up. But the time passed in the blink of an eye.
吉野って良くも悪くも真面目だから、まさか恋人ができるなんて思ってもみなかったわ。
Oof.
それ電話でも言ってたけど、私に恋人ができるのってそんなにおかしい？
そんなことないけど、恋愛禁止の学園に入学して寮長までやってるじゃない。昔から妥協なんて言葉は知らないってくらい真面目だったから。
I've known Yoshino for a while too, and I've always thought she was a little clumsy with other people. I guess that's why I could never leave her alone.
でしょ？そうなのよ。
なんか、お母さんが増えたみたいなんだけど。
I never thought I'd hit it off with Yoshino's mother over something like this.
寮とはいえ初めての一人暮らしだったから、折り合いつけて周りの子たちと仲良くできるのか心配だったのよ。
Honestly, I think they're all afraid of Salt Bunny.
そうだったの？
Yes, it's terrifying.
お父さんだって家では心配してるのよ。
お父さんが？嘘でしょ？私がこっちに来る時だって一言もなかったのに？
本当よ。
As a matter of fact, when I said,
明日は部活の試合で外せないから、吉野の元気な姿を確認してきてくれって。
What are you gonna say?
as a matter of fact, When I said, "Bye, Dad, love you," he just stared and said,
そうなんだ。
her mouth curves into a faint smile. At this point, I can't contain my curiosity. I'm not sure if it's alright to ask, but since I'm probably gonna have to meet him one day,
Is your dad a scary person, Yoshino?
怖いというか、厳しい人ね。
Oh, so that's where you get it from.
別の学園だけど、先生をやっててね。そこでも怖がられてるみたい。
Oh, really?
given that her father's a strict teacher, it makes sense that Yoshino was brought up on the straight and narrow.
でも言っとくけど、別に仲が悪いわけじゃないのよ。お父さんって私の目標でもあるから。
Wow. I don't think many people would be able to say that about their dad. Speaking personally, I'd definitely be too embarrassed to admit something like that.
学園でも厳しくて、学生からは怖がられてるらしいんだけど、一度ね、卒業式を見に行ったことがあったのよ。その時のお父さん、たくさんの学生に囲まれて、すごく楽しそうだった。
Oh, I thought it was going to be a situation where he was just in the audience, just crying, bawling his eyes out as his students were walking across the stage, just like, I'm so proud.
それを見てからかな。自分もあんな風にみんなに慕われる人になりたいって思うようになったのは。
Ah.
I feel like I'm beginning to understand what drove Yoshino for the student council in the first place.
お父さんはそうね。ああ見えて心配性だから。ただ、恋愛が解禁になったって話を聞いてからかしら。だんだんと電話する時の声が明るくなった気がするの。
そんなことあったかな。
Do you call home a lot?
週に1回、少しだけよ。
I mean, that's kind of a lot. I think when I was in
That's not a
college.
lot at all.
Oh, well, I mean, I only talked to my mom like once a month when I was in college. So,
Huh.
That's just how we are as people, though.
はじめはこっちから連絡してちょうだいってお願いしてたんだけど、今じゃ吉野の方から
All
喜
right.
んで連絡してくれるようになったのよね。
Love it.
お母さん、あんまりそういう話しないでよ。恥ずかしいでしょ。
That's her job.
あ、ちょっと寮の子から。
気にしないで。急ぎかもしれないし、確認してあげて。
You have different ringtones for each contact?
ねえ、誰から来たか分かった方が頭も切り替えられるし。
Guess I shouldn't have expected anything less from you.
That sort of diligence has always been one of her strong points.
お兄さんからの連絡も通知変えてるの？
Let's get it on.
当然でしょ？
All night long.
Oh, really? It's kind of embarrassing how matter of fact she said it.
Man, I'm having fun and all, but this is making me so self-conscious.
あれ、お母さん、どうしてそんなにニコニコしてるの？
ん？なんでかな？
何か話した？
Me? I haven't said anything. You've been sitting beside me this whole time, haven't you?
そうなんだけど。
What do you think I did?
I think I know what her mom is giggling about, but I'm too embarrassed to explain to her in detail.
でも今日は本当に来てよかった。吉野が絶対会ってほしいって自慢したくなる気持ち、よくわかったわ。
お母さん、それは。
Huh? I thought you said your mom was the one who wanted to meet me. She even turned down our invitation at first, right?
そうだったの？
You lied.
もしかして余計なこと言っちゃった？
いや、その。別にいいじゃない。会って欲しかったのよ。 お母さんに自慢したかったのよ。
He is my boyfriend!
だって絶対気に入ってくれるって思ったし、そうすればこの先もお父さんにだってはじめを紹介しやすくなるし、はじめだっていろいろ申し込んだりするとき堅苦しい空気よりいいでしょ。
Oh, we're already doing this? Okay. For your...
そんなの
From the way she's blushing, I have to assume she was about to say hand in marriage.
たくこの子ったら。二宮くん、こんな子だけどこれからもよろしくお願いします。
2 handfuls, in fact.
Yes, of course. I'll do my best to make her happy.
ちょっと何綺麗にまとめてるのよ。
You were the one trying to advance our relationship.
Soon after, Yuki-senpai arrived bearing plates of food. And we continued to chat while digging into our food. We even ordered some extra dessert after our meal, and it was a great time all around.
Wait, didn't her mom get a chocolate parfait? What did she get for dessert? Second round of parfaits.
Everybody loves parfait.
IxSHE Tell.
Oh, for a second I thought the screen was going gray, and I was thinking that's really weird. It's never done that before. Alright, well this feels like a good place to stop the episode. We have successfully met one half of Yoshino's parents, and also her little brother. And we resisted his finger gun. For whatever that's worth. I don't know. Something. But hey, I guess at least we have a good rapport. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we're actually going to meet her dad before the end of the route, or if that's just going to be like a passing thing.
Huh.
I don't know. I feel like the thing about these routes is the stakes are pretty low, even when they're a little bit elevated.
Yeah.
It's just kind of... It's still pretty even keel, which isn't a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that's pretty much all I've got. Do you have anything?
Nope. Just glad to be back.
Cool. Yeah, me too. Glad to have you back. Alright, well thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.